Dominic Mysterio may betray Liv Morgan for recently promoted WWE main roster star. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Have a nice day. I am Jessica. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Signs point to a potential new storyline direction for Dominik Mysterio that could involve former NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez. The development comes amid subtle tension in Mysterio's current on-screen relationship with Liv Morgan. Last week's WWE programming laid groundwork for possible friction between Mysterio and Morgan when she notably credited Finn Balor rather than Dominik for their success. This moment highlighted a potential crack in their alliance, consistent with Mysterio's character history of betraying close associates. The latest episode of SmackDown featured Perez teaming with Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. During this match, Perez secured the victory by pinning Bayley, a moment that could serve as catalyst for Mysterio's interest in the former NXT champion. Storyline patterns suggest WWE might be building toward Mysterio betraying Morgan in favor of Perez, potentially introducing her as the newest member of the Judgment Day faction. This would align with Mysterio's established character development, following his previous betrayals of Rey Mysterio and Rhea Ripley. The timing of these developments gains significance with WrestleMania season approaching, creating opportunities for multiple intertwined storylines involving all participants. Mysterio has successfully positioned himself as one of WWE's premier antagonists, consistently drawing strong negative reactions regardless of venue. This potential storyline direction remains speculative at present, with WWE having established the groundwork but not yet confirmed the trajectory for these characters. Roman Reigns, the reigning WWE Universal Champion, has never shied away from expressing his candid opinions about fellow wrestlers. One such figure who has frequently been the subject of Reigns' unfiltered remarks is CM Punk. Over the years, Reigns has made several statements underscoring his disdain for Punk, questioning his contributions to the wrestling industry, and drawing unfavorable comparisons between Punk and other wrestling legends. September 2020, Reigns' initial critique. In September 2020, during an appearance on the Load Management podcast, Reigns didn't mince words when discussing CM Punk. He acknowledged that while Punk resonated with a segment of the wrestling audience, he personally had little respect for him. Reigns stated, "I don't like the guy. I don't know many people who do. I just don't know many who do, but I'm willing to put business first and make really good content if that's the case." He further insinuated that Punk might need to be slapped around a few times to get his mind right, emphasizing his willingness to work with anyone if it benefited the fans and the product. August 2021, comparing Punk to Cena and The Rock. In an August 2021 interview with Ariel Helwani for BT Sport, Reigns escalated his critique by comparing Punk to WWE icons like John Cena and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He argued that Punk neither reached the popularity nor had the same impact on the industry as these legends. Reigns commented, "When it comes down to it, CM Punk was not as good or over as a John Cena. He wasn't as good or as over and moved the needle like The Rock. It just wasn't what it was." Reigns suggested that Punk's criticisms stemmed from bitterness and an inflated sense of self-worth, implying that Punk believed he was better than he actually was. March 2024, Reigns questions Punk's resilience. By March 2024, Reigns continued to express his disapproval of Punk's attitude, particularly regarding his departure from WWE years earlier. On the Pat McAfee show, Reigns contrasted his own commitment to WWE with Punk's actions, implying that Punk complained upon reaching the pinnacle of his career. Reigns remarked, "I'm not like CM Punk, where I got to the top of the mountain, it's like, oh, it's not what I expect, so I'm gonna bitch about it. No, once you reach your goals, enjoy the dream." This statement highlighted Reigns' belief in embracing success without complaint, subtly criticizing Punk for his perceived lack of resilience. November 2024, Punk's return and Survivor Series collaboration. Despite the history of animosity, the wrestling world was taken aback in November 2024 when CM Punk made a surprise return to WWE. He joined forces with Reigns for the Survivor Series War Games match. This unexpected alliance saw Punk, Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn emerge victorious against the Bloodline and Bronson Reed. Their collaboration during the match was a focal point, especially considering their tumultuous past. The dynamics between Punk and Reigns added layers of intrigue to the event, with moments where they had to cooperate despite their personal differences. December 2024, Punk's reinvention and Reigns' stance. Following his return, CM Punk embarked on a journey to reshape his narrative within WWE. He engaged in high-profile feuds and sought to position himself as a team player, contrasting with his earlier reputation for controversy. However, Reigns remained skeptical of Punk's transformation, maintaining a cautious stance regarding Punk's reintegration into WWE. Roman Reigns' consistent and candid remarks about CM Punk over the years reflect a deep-seated skepticism about Punk's contributions and attitude within the wrestling industry. While Punk's return to WWE and subsequent efforts to reinvent himself have been noteworthy, Reigns' past statements serve as a reminder of the challenges Punk faces in mending relationships and altering perceptions within the WWE locker room.